Hey guys, we are back again, part of 31 Days of Friday the 13th. And today I'm going to be talking a little bit about Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. And this one is basically called Jason versus Carrie or something like that because it's like, the girl with telekinetic powers and she's fighting Jason. So Jason versus Carrie, I guess you could call it. This one is one of my favorites in the franchise. Not my favorite. You found that last video that Part 6 is. But I actually really enjoyed this one. It took a new approach, and very rarely do you get to see Jason battle somebody and have a tough time in winning. So Friday the 13th Part 7 aired on Monster Vision a lot when I was a kid, and I always seen the TV cut of it later in getting older, growing up, getting the VHS copy from the video store, and seeing the full uncut version of it, which is really cool. However, there's actually a lot of footage that was deleted from the making of the movie due to the MPAA. And if you actually watch the movie close, you'll see that they cut away from a lot of stuff. So it's actually really not that gory. They said that footage, once it was cut from the MPAA, that it was just thrown in the garbage, that they didn't keep any of it. So none of that extra gore footage exists, or so they say that doesn't. Who knows, maybe years down the road they'll find it. Hopefully that'd be really cool, but I don't think they ever will. Now this one gets into the reprising of the role of Jason, who was played by Kane Hodder. And Kane Hodder is by far my favorite person to play Jason. No offense to anybody else that ever played Jason in the franchise, that did or in the future. It's just something that I have grown to really like. His character, his movement, the way he portrays himself, and just how much he loves Jason. And that makes me like him even more as the character of Jason. And Kane Hodder, I've met him a few times at conventions. He's a super, super nice guy. If you've ever met him, he does give you the full choke to take a picture with him and stuff like that. And he actually chokes you. But if you haven't done it yet, be aware, because he will legitimately choke you while taking a picture. It's a lot of fun, but scary at the same time. But when I did meet him, I was actually at a booth next to him with a few friends of mine at the Dead Pit Radio, if you guys know them. They used to do conventions all the time, and I would hang out at their tables with them. And he actually leaned over and asked me a question about a VHS tape that I had bought at the convention. And it was from a movie that he was in called Open House. And he asked me where I got it from, if I'd seen it, if it was any good, because he had never seen it before. And I said, I've never seen it. He wasn't really in it. He did the stunts and stuff in it, the stunt coordinator. But I said, no, I've never seen it. That's the reason why I wanted to get it here, because it's hard to find. I said, hey, if you haven't seen it yet, by all means, here, you can take this VHS copy. And he was like, no, I can't do that. I was like, no, it's really cool. It's fine. I was like, I'll find another copy down the road. I love all the work you've done for us, for Jason and everything. Here, just please take this tape and you can go home and watch it. And he was like, oh man, that's really cool. And in the middle of while doing this, he was like, stopped his line of autographing for people to come talk to me. And I'd turn around, start talking to the Dead Pit guys, and a few minutes pass, and all of a sudden I get a tap on my shoulder, and I turn around, and it's Kane Hodder right behind me. And he has like a handful of like autographs, like an autograph Fangoria magazine, 8x10 photos, some other magazines that has Jason on the cover of it, 8x10s of like himself. It was just like all the stuff that he had autographed, and he was like, here, this is for the VHS tape, just take it. I was like, man, I really can't do that. I was like, here, why don't you sell these to somebody? He was like, no. He's like, really, this was the coolest thing anybody's ever done for me. Take these autographs for me. And I was like, oh, okay. So it was hard to say no to Jason, So I took all the stuff, and I mean, I have a few of them here. It's really cool. He's just a really cool guy. And another story with Kane Hodder, and hopefully you guys are still watching at this point, but there is another convention I was going to, and I was actually going to get my picture taken with the guy who played the killer in High Tension. And my friend was getting his picture first, and I was the guy with the camera. So my friend's lining up. I'm getting ready to take the picture. Kane Hodder's table is directly next to it. So he steps in front of the camera, and he's like making silly faces at the camera the entire time I'm trying to take a picture, which makes everybody that's in the picture laugh, my friend, plus the guy from High Tension, the guy from High Tension doesn't really speak English, so he had no idea what was going on. And we were all just laughing our butts off. And Kane Hodder was doing everything he could to just mess up our picture, and it worked. I have a bunch of pictures of Kane's face just like right in front of the camera. It was really funny. But yeah, that's it. Friday the 13th, Part 7 with Carrie versus Jason. And we get the introduction of Kane Hodder, which is the most important part of that movie, I think. Oh, by the way, guys, I do want to say John Carl Buechler, who did the special effects for the movie, and he directed Part 7. May he rest in peace. Really love all the work he's done in the horror business, such as, Troll, Ghoulies. Oh, by the way, guys, I just want to say to John Carl Buechler, who directed the movie and who did the special effects for it, may he rest in peace. He did a lot of work in the horror world, and we are very appreciative of everything he's done in it, and he will greatly be missed. So that's it, guys, for Friday the 13th, Part 7. Do you like this movie? Do you not like it? What's your favorite part about it? Do you like Kane Hodder as Jason? Let me know in the comments down below, and see you next time.